Hello, and welcome back to Atomfall. We'll be continuing on from where we left off. So we've managed to find roughly where we think the druids go, but we're probably going to move on from the village, look at some of the other areas that it can lead to, and see if we can get on with this interrogation of this scientist today.
And the quarantine protocol is no longer responsible for your safety. The area you are entering is known to contain outlaws, lunatics, and monstrosities. Remember, a warning shot is a wasted bullet. You have been warned.
Right. So yeah, we won't be exploring this, but it's nice to know where it is. We're going to head back. I wonder as well, if I go back to the town hall on my way through, I think I should be able to have a cup of tea and probably recover my health. So I think I shall do that.
The citizens of Wyndham,
If you just let us have a
you are
crack at the
reminded that
outlaws
any
around
building
here, we can
marked
get
as
rid of them and take our
sterilized is
supplies.
off
2
limits
boards,
prior
1
to
hop.
demolition. Trespass is
Oh, I
a
saw something.
serious offense.
Grab that. Okay. We're gonna head over here. Oh.
Have experienced the woods.
I mean, I haven't really.
You should avoid the woods when possible. The woods are dangerous. Be careful.
So whoever's on the phone disagrees with the druids. They don't like the protocol either. So I'm guessing they're on their own side, in it for themselves. Gnome. Can I like interact with these? I can't pick it up. But it does make a noise when you smash it.
Not sure about it.
And gnomes shouldn't make noises. Ooh. Speaking of noises. Got something good. Oh, ooh, a combat stim. That's very good. Right. Let's see, where would... Yeah, there's a village centre. We should also stop by the church as well, because we've found out a few things about this reverend. We'll see what he's doing in all of this, because he's got his own spies and things, hasn't he? Right. It does, it fully recovers health. Right, we should always stop by for a cup of tea then. Right.
Citizens of Wyndham, acts of insubordination or disrespect against the soldiers.
I said to him,
protecting you here.
where's my pal Johnny?
St. Catherine's Church. Right, we've not explored this yet. Ooh, got a document. More than enough fireworks. From 1957, so it's from a while back. Probably an old message. Yeah, the Wyndham Residents, Residents Association. Strange not to be celebrating Guy Fawkes Night this year. Still, there was the event at the Atom Plant, and that was more than enough fireworks for anyone, I would say. We're all glad that the radiation scare was short-lived. Mr. Pierman was saying he saw signs that the army were expanding their camp on the other side of the wire. I don't understand why. It feels as if we're being treated as a threat to the country at large.
Why here of all places? If they'd resolved to do something so awful, why in the church?
Somebody.
Oh, I'm sorry, we're closed today. Please leave.
What the hell's gone off here?
Please, I beg of you. Just forget you saw anything here and go. Please. So it seems.
Right, what happened?
To visit this sort of thing upon the church is pure wickedness. Please, tell no one. I know how it seems, but I would not ask such a thing if it weren't for the good of the village. It's vital the military don't learn of this. We'll tidy up, but if the captain and his toy soldiers find out, things will become so much worse here.
The murder on the loose is a danger to the village. I should report this. Oh! I found a murder that ties Morris Wick to the murderer. To the murder.
The shopkeeper? Good heavens above. I knew something was off about him, but nothing as foul as that. Then I must ask something of you. You're embroiled in this now, as much as we are. To find absolution, well, you must find some way to deal with Morris. An ally to those heathens in the woods is a danger to the village. Not that I'm suggesting you. Well, I'll leave it to your judgment.
What's in it for me? You're asking me to kill him? Let's say we're
I'm
shocked.
asking you to, well, to deal with him. He can't be allowed to walk freely here when he has succumbed to such corruption. You could get the captain involved, though I am loath to suggest it. Whatever course of action you take, I'm sure you will do what is best. Now that Maisie is dead, there is no one else I could trust to be able to carry out such a task. And in the spirit of reciprocation, if you are in need of my help, you need only ask.
Accusing, I found her notes. Her notes, was she working for you?
You did? I see. I asked her to keep an eye on certain people. She has had quite a talent for it. I have a certain arrangement of sorts with some of the villagers. In a world as terrible as this, with evil in the soil and a military boot on their necks, who can blame those who turn to the church for protection? I offer what I can, in return for a small donation to the church. But it is necessary for me to keep some eyes on them as well. In case they waver, there is a lot of temptation within the zone, and temptation too easily leads to corruption. I am here if you wish to talk, to unburden your soul. And if you'll forgive me for saying so, you seem troubled. Might I ask why? I don't suppose, well, have you perhaps been hearing voices?
What does he mean by that? Because I'm wondering if he means a phone booth.
It is a sign of vile corruption. It cannot be tolerated. It must be confronted. I saw it in the baker's husband. The baker, Iris, told me he was hearing voices and had fallen terribly ill. I haven't seen her husband for a number of weeks now. So I trust she came to her senses and took the necessary action. But it pains me to imagine what evil is creeping inside our little village.
So a village has to live like this. Was there nothing you could do to help it? Husband, what's the source of this evil? Let's be curious. We'll ask what the
None of
source
us,
is.
not even the protocol officers, know the truth of that. Only that it started with that wretched science city they built across the mere. They did something. Heaven knows what. And now it is laced with evil. You can smell it in the air.
Haven't you wanted to find out more about the science they were doing
I
here?
doubt I would understand any of it. Besides which, the village occupies all my time. The people here need a guiding hand, not an oppressive one. The military presence, this protocol nonsense of theirs, has done that to us, and with no sign of respite. Pressure like that breeds corruption. I must obey the Lord's will and fight against such things. You, on the other hand, seem of a curious nature.
Well, I have hit the
I
curious
can
option
offer
every
you
time.
something, but you must be cautious about prying too deeply.
Anything you can tell me is greatly
Well, I was
appreciated.
on cordial terms with one or two of the scientists stationed up here. The important ones lodged at a manor house out in S.T.A.L.K.E.R woods. I doubt any are still alive. But they may have left notes or papers that could prove useful to you. But you didn't hear that from me. All right. Farewell,
Fallow Hall
and God
grounds.
bless you.
Blooded note. Spotted some possible foul play. I'm going to the camp out at the ruined cottage by the Merriview Hotel to get a better look. And that was probably the one which was full of rats where he'd been making Molotovs. We can take all the stuff in here, lovely. Also, is my inventory full? It is full. I've got a hand grenade. I'm betting Molly will love that if I went to sell it to her. Right. I can see now one of the annoying things is going to be that I can't, like... I guess I'd have to, like, stash items over at Molly's place so as to be able to swap all my stuff out and then trade them all at once with her. Because you can't, like, trade and get, like, credit or something, can you? So I can't keep going and giving her stuff and then eventually say, okay, now I want the shiv recipe or something. Right. We'll see if there's any more. Okay, I think there's a few notes about. Isn't there? There's this over here. We'll have a read. Kelper star is a common name for Kelper supernova, the last supernova visible to the naked eye to date. It occurred in 1604 in the constellation of Ophiuchus? Ophiuchus, and was visible even by day for over 3 weeks. While it is difficult to estimate its range, it cannot have occurred more than 20,000 light-years from Earth. It was observed and recorded by disparate civilizations across the northern hemisphere. Okay, fun fact, I guess. This will go up to the bell tower. So Maisie was spying for him on people. She's dead. The Vicar's key gets me into that chest. And at the very top here, we've got Wyndham Village. And this will just be the top of the church tower, won't it? Oh, but there is a crate here. Interesting. There's some painkillers if I want them. And a gnome. Okay, someone's shooting off some rounds. Oh god. Kill the bats. Ah. Yeah, it's got a bit more reach to it. We can swing it. Kill the bats. Just one left. Nope, two left. Hang on, are they respawning? Is there a area that they're like spawning from? There is, isn't there, I bet? Okay, let's let's just eat a tomato, then we can search this, grab these, pop down here. I'm gonna say I'm wondering why there's all this gunfire going off. I bet I know what it is. I bet they're all shooting the bloody bats that are spawning in suddenly. And if they're anything like the rats, then that means that they're probably gonna keep spawning infinitely till I destroy some kind of spawner for them, aren't they? Right. Okay, so the plot thickens. We found out a few things about the Vicar this time. The question is, what are we going to do with that information? And that's the substation that's off limits.
Strangers may be dangers. If you encounter anyone who is unfamiliar to you, report their presence as soon as possible to the controlling authority. Your vigilance can save lives.
Right, I guess what we'll do is we will... We'll drop a save and we'll see what we can report. We'll see what we can report to the captain. We might be able to just tell him this fella murdered them and not reveal anything about the Vicar. If that's the case, then we should probably do that. Because then he can send a couple of Tommies in there and that'll probably clean things up for us.
You have free passage to our prison.
I have something else I think you should know about.
Yes, what?
So there's been a murder. So I found this from Morris Wick. He appears to have pagan sympathies. We can report Morris Wick without reporting the Vicar. There we go.
Good Lord. You mean to say that he's in league with those masked maniacs? An adder in our midst. I'll send someone over immediately.
Right.
Good day to you. Stay at a troll, eh?
Always time for tea. Lovely. Right, we'll be on our way. Guess we'll use this door. Oh, there's some stuff here too. Can I not? Oh yeah, can I? There we go. I've also got a full inventory. It might be worth going over and seeing what's the face for some trading, but
Citizens of Wyndham, acts of insubordination or disrespect against the soldiers protecting you here are in essence...
what have we got? So there's 3 other routes out of the village here, and I want to see where they lead. I also want to see what's happening in the village shop now. Have we literally just like reported all the shop owners at this point? I'm guessing this has probably cut any possible ties off with the pagans at this stage in the game. So the village shop is now empty. Or possibly not. Oh. I was not trespassing there. So they did come in and they have taken over the place. Right, well. There's my answer. Also, question. Now, in here, I'm trying to think, does it like leave things on the floor? Okay. Loads of random villagers are in here. Things get a bit nutty then when you have a place that's unoccupied by people anymore, don't they?
Fancy hiding a freak like that in your bedroom, I ask you. It were a
Seriously,
written
why is...
Not once he changed, he wasn't. Then he was just a liability. She should have let us torch him as soon as he started to turn.
Right, so... Things do change after you've resolved things, right. So what I'm wondering is there somewhere I can leave my items, for example? Free up some room in my inventory. Like if I went to trade a molly, left a load of junk on the floor, would it stay there? I need to kind of science this out because I need somewhere to drop all my stuff.
We cannot guarantee your safety beyond the village palings. Do you have a good reason to leave the village?
Obey lockdown rules. Not that that's a possible... what's it? A possible reference to anything? No. Is this gonna ring again? Oh no, but this made a noise. In the churchyard, maybe.
Citizens of Wyndham, the army is here to help and protect you.
Bit further along, maybe. There. We've got too much cloth. Okay, what if we just eat the tomato and crafting? We can craft a Molotov. Right, you have to hold it. And that's filled our backpack. There's still too much cloth there. Right, we can probably trade 2 of these bombs that we've got.
Addressing civilian. Stand back, citizen.
Because we've got a poison bomb, we've got a Molotov, we've got a grenade. I think I can probably exchange some of these throwables for some pretty good stuff. Maybe we can get some ammo and some more skill books, or
Hands away from any weapons, you.
we'll see. We should also check in on the vicar as well, see what he's got going on.
You are leaving Windows, and the quarantine protocol is no longer responsible for your safety.
Because he might be okay with us now that we've dealt with that Morris fella, and we didn't dob him in. But we'll probably not be too happy. I think he wanted us to keep the captain completely out of it, but... Right.
Hello again.
I'm interested in a trade. Right. Have I got some stuff for you, Molly? Right, we have on our person... a club. And a poison bomb. And a Molotov.
Very good.
Now we could go for bow mastery skills. Perhaps. Oh, we've got plenty of pistol rounds. Not much for shotguns and rifles though. And she likes rifle rounds,
Whoa,
doesn't
now
she?
that's nice.
Right, so... we've also got an extra shotgun. Right. We can get a... we could trade some ammo for bows. There's a burn salve. Combat stim. Ah, so that's not the thing I thought it was. I thought they were like those skill upgrade items, but I guess they're not. Ooh, we've nearly got it in our favour. What about a grenade? A shiv would put it very much in my favour.
Oh, don't see many of those.
Oh, she likes them, okay. We can definitely come to some kind of trade here. And she doesn't value bandages highly, I know that much. And she doesn't really like pistol rounds much, it seems. Well, it's not that she doesn't like them, but she... they're neither here or there with her. Right. What about I give her this, and maybe I get... ooh, I can get the key. Still not got that shiv recipe, but... right. A bunch of grenades and bombs and things. Some various, like, buff items and that. A shotgun. A club. Some arrows. Cornish pasty. Right. And I get a skill book and a key. Right.
Nice trading with you. You need anything, Molly will be here.
Okay. Let's assign that to that shortcut there. Oh, this doesn't go in those... It can't go in that slot there. Okay. Weird, but whatever. We'll not go in that bunker just yet. But we will definitely... We'll probably do that next. Because I've been saying I'll do this for a while now. So we need to go to S.T.A.L.K.E.R, we need to question this person, don't we? Finally. Getting waylaid by literally everything. Which is a good sign. It's a good sign when you're in a game and you're literally walking around like, ooh, I want to do this, ooh, now I'll do this, now I'll do this.
Citizens of Wyndham,
It's the sort of thing I'd typically find myself doing in Fallout.
if you need to approach the woods,
Right. We'll find the, we'll go and talk to the vicar quick, see what he has to say. Now that Morris has been dealt with. I don't think he'll be too pleased, because we did get the captain to do it, but...
the citizens of Wyndham.
Right. That's cleaned up. Where is the vicar gone? Can't talk to him, can I? Nope. Here he is.
News travels fast here. I'm told Morris will no longer cause us any problems in the village. Thank you for finding some sort of resolution to all this. Look, I would like you to have something. It's a rarity and I'm loath to part with it, but your help has been invaluable. This will open the box upstairs. You'll find your reward there. Farewell, and God bless you.
Right, well. We've actually resolved that reasonably. An atomic battery. And a fruitful trade as a note. Okay, I found a large battery. It's likely made by scientists at their research site here. Not sure what it should be used for. And where was the note on a fair trade then? Fruitful trade. It's a shame I have to keep this magnificent thing locked away, but I don't expect the soldiers would be happy I had it. Atoms. The very stuff of God, stored in their purest and most terrible form, a marvel. It was a fruitful trade, and worth a trip out to Molly in the Dale. If I can scrounge enough, perhaps I can purchase her second. Right. I'm guessing that these are going to be quite useful for us as we go on here. Right. Let's figure out which of the exits from this place lead to this Scavenge then. And we'll do that before we call it for the episode. But yeah, one of the roads outside must lead there.
This regulation is punishable by death.
Is that the pub as well? We'll stop by for a pint on his way back, I guess. Right. And supposedly there's an entrance to the interchange here as well. Right, straight forwards, or I can go to the right here. Each leading down a different exit. Right, so this will go to... Well, good question, where does it go to? That's Skephamore. Right. Well, in that case, where do the others lead? Does that go straight on the map as well? No, it doesn't. So I have to actually use it. Right, we'll go to these others. We'll use these. That should pop them on the map. And then, what we'll do is... Let's see, where... Yeah, apparently it's just keep going forwards, though I don't... I mean, it's a wall. Is it saying that this route used to lead out? Well, that was a point as well. I've not learnt this yet, have I? Okay. Ranged combat. Bonus fully drawn to briefly slow time. Okay. Heart rate no longer has an impact on draw duration for bows. Increases bow draw speed. So it's all about draw speed and things, that. Ah, there is another exit over here. And we've got something to find. Looks like it's in here among these wrecks.
See you.
Didn't realise it was trespassing.
Don't know the password, do you? Thought as much.
Is this all trespassing here?
Did they go?
Okay, so it's not trespassing here. It's trespassing to go into the guard tower. And oh, we got a sticky bomb. An old anti-tank bomb, that. Right, and this has completely overgrown. Okay, so of the routes that lead, I guess, you know, quote unquote, out of the village, this has overgrown and can no longer be used. It's just here for show. Unless there's a way to actually, like, access this, and like maybe later on there's a way that you can like pry this open or something as part of a main quest or something, I don't know. In the gates. Oh no, there's the prompt. But yeah, it doesn't look accessible, that. And yeah, the way out here is literally a dead end. So I guess this must be an old map before the walls went up. It's not one that they drew out afterwards. Oh, no. Script fragment 2. Outlaw leader shouting. Give it up, soldier boys. You're outnumbered and surrounded. Flint, that's what you think. What do you mean by that? So I'm late, Master Jack. Are these the outlaws you wanted destroying? Yeah, it's one of those rotten robots. Run for the hills, lads. Okay. Someone's putting together a play in their spare time, I guess. Right, we'll head back over. Open the door to Skethamua. And see what's going off over there. At least now we know all the ins and outs of the village. Right.
Hands away from any weapons.
Out we go then. Let's see what awaits us.
You are leaving Wyndham, and the quarantine protocol is no longer responsible for your safety. If you approach any military areas in the area, you will be presumed to have hostile intent, and you will be fired upon.
That sounds lovely.
Remember, a warning shot is a wasted bullet. You have been warned.
Oh. Ah. I'm guessing that's going to act as a useful tutorial. Don't go near anything that's glowing. Glowing things are bad. Something will get angsty about me then. Hello?
Watch your step.
Something was going hostile. Is it that robot? Is that robot going a bit? I think one of your robots might be going haywire, guys. I wouldn't go over there. Gonna slowly back away. It appears to be slowly moving over. Right, we might want to really watch out here. Protocol camp and the prison over there. So it looks like that facility over there is where I'm headed. Right. For now though, thank you very much for watching. This has been Atomfall, and I'll see you next time where we'll be going to prison. I'll see you then.